What's up, everybody? My name is Carol, and you are listening to Balanced Dish. It's been a while since I've posted anything, so let's talk about it. I got accepted. Wait a minute, let's back up. In 2004, I was supposed to graduate, and I didn't. In 2004, I was on my second pregnancy, and so I actually got my high school equivalency in 2020. So in 2004, I actually showed up to my graduation and watched all my friends graduate. I had a baby in my tummy, and I had a little 1-year-old baby on my hip, and I actually graduated high school when that baby on my hip graduated high school. How cool is that? And I didn't even mean for it to happen like that. It just kind of lined up that way. And then I got my GED because I needed to get my certified peer specialist credentials. After I got my GED, my husband, he said, why don't you keep going? And I was like, well, because there's college algebra. And I did it, kept going, right? 2023, I graduated with my associate's degree with my second baby, right? And then in 2024, with my third baby, we both wore a cap and gown again. I was a keynote speaker, right? I walked this May with a bachelor's degree. What? And then I got accepted. I was just gonna get my bachelor's degree and just call it a done deal. But then some things happened in my life, and so guess who got accepted into the University of Central Missouri for a bachelor's program, or for a master's program. So I got into grad school, and I start that fall of this year. So I'm pretty excited. So, but enough about me. Let's talk about my husband. My amazing husband is 1 week post-op from a mommy makeover. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He had shoulder replacement surgery. And so this past week has been, so the kids were home on spring break. Riot is just getting adjusted to his new medication. Work, school, all the things, and my husband can't even get on and off the couch. So it's been a pretty difficult week, but you know what I think is really awesome about me and my husband and I is that 8 years ago on Sunday, so a couple of days ago, we celebrated 8 years in recovery, right? 8 years sober, which is such a phenomenal thing. But the cool thing about him and I is when we got sober, we only had one another. That's it, just him and I. And so we know what it's like to truck along. And he was like, I really didn't think that you would baby me this much. And I was like, well, of course. And he's like, yeah, but you didn't do that, my other surgeries. And I'm like, well, your other surgeries were laparoscopic. They didn't cut. He has 18 staples. 18. Here, I'll show you a picture. 18 stitches. Okay. So on top of that, he's got a sling on. Riot doesn't understand, so he's just wanting to give daddy hugs and can't, not full hugs. So I don't know. I love that him and I found one another, and it's cool because whenever we talk about it, how cool is it? So this is really, I think it's an interesting thing to put real quick. Whenever we got sober, and 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 14 days, and the next thing I know, I went into treatment, got home from treatment, went to work overnights. He had his phone go off at 3 a.m. he was talking to another woman, and my heart just shattered on the floor. And I'm so glad that instead of leaving him, that we decided to work through that. I really am, and I say that with my whole chest. You know, sometimes we make mistakes, and like, isn't it cool that there's so much growth there? Because I never thought I would get over it, but like, I get it. And I'm so glad. And we were able to talk about that in the kitchen the other day, and how cool is it? Because our life, if I would have left, right? Because I immediately was like, you aren't respecting me as the woman I deserve to be respected as. But then it hit me, like, I was how do I say it? I was a high risk case to be dating due to my past. And he went out on a limb, and I feel like for him it was like, well, I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me type of thing, and all the things. And he said he didn't know her, and la la la. I believe he did know her, but I'm never gonna find out who that girl was. But it taught me forgiveness, and it taught me that it's okay to make a mistake. Now, that type of mistake doesn't get made twice, and there was consequences to that mistake. Everybody's like, why doesn't your husband have social media? That's why. He'll tell you straight up that he is a hoe on social media, and I don't think that that's completely true. Now, in his active addiction, sure, but could he get on social media today and balance it out? I believe he could, but it's really neat. I love that he is... he thinks he's the lucky one, you know? Anyways, I'm very proud of him, and I love him endlessly. And I didn't realize all the things that it takes. This is my third marriage, and it's his third marriage too. And I never realized all the stuff that it took for a healthy, happy marriage. And yeah, that's really, I mean, there's a lot more going on. We remodeled our kitchen. I had a vision of how I wanted this walk-through room in our house to how I had a vision of how I wanted it, and he made that vision come to life. Is the archway a little lopsided? Yes. Is that fixable for the future? Yes. And even if it wasn't, that's okay. But he still hasn't fixed the silverware drawer. That's been broke for about 7 years now. I've tried to fix it. I've tried to order a new. Anyways, I just need to do it. Because our silverware drawer like sets up on our counter, and it drives me insane. So, yeah. So Lily and I are going to take graduation pictures because she walks in May too. Very, very proud of that girl. Her biological dad will be there. And I only stutter to say that because she's like, well, he's not my dad. And I don't want to say sperm donor. I don't like that. But her biologicalness will be there. Her grandparents, her dad's side, all of them. And so she's never met them before. And not due to me or her. He's had my phone number for the past 17 years, almost 18 years. And him and I have gone head to head about it. Like, why are you not picking up the phone when I call you for her or when she calls you? So, anyways, I don't know. Lots of stuff is going on. There's good stuff. There's not so good stuff. There's hard stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, anyways, I love you guys. Be safe. I will talk with you soon. Bye. I wanted to say this real quick before I end it. If you are struggling, if you're struggling with anything, right? Struggling to communicate, struggling to have that conflict resolution in your relationships, you know, it's going to be okay. And reach out and talk about it. Don't let that thing just sit there forever. Reach out. Talk to somebody, okay? You're worth it. You're worth it. Say it. Repeat after me. I am worth it. I didn't hear you. Say it louder. I am worth it. All right, y'all. Have a good day.